and welcome back to my channel. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. I hope everyone is having a wonderful build up to the Christmas already. I'm so excited because I'm off work now and I can enjoy the festive season properly. I'm feeling festive, I'm feeling just all Christmassy and I'm excited. It's my first Christmas in my new house as well, so super stoked. But anyway, today's video, as you can probably see, is a makeup look. This is my Christmas Day makeup look, or Christmas Eve if you want to wear it on a Christmas Eve party as well. I think it would be appropriate for both. Lovely glossy red lip, beautiful gold shimmery eyes. If you would like to see how I created this makeup look, then please keep watching. Okay, so I've prepped my base. I primed with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I used my trusty Airbrush Flawless foundation from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade 2. And I also used the Revolution Super Matte Powder in the shade Vanilla. So that's just to let you know. So yeah, anyways, let me get a mirror that I can use. 'Cause the mirror I usually use is to the side of me. And I'm trying to get used to this setup I have because it's new. And excuse the boxes behind me, they're from when we were moving. I have not got rid of them yet because I'm useless. And we went on holiday literally right before we moved, so it's just been a bit of a process. So I'm just doing my eyebrows now, and I'm using the Brow Define Micro Precision Brow Pencil from Makeup Academy, I believe. I can't remember what colour it is. It's in brown, I know that much. So sorry, a bit useless. But yeah, I'm getting super excited for the holiday season now. Like, I always get my most festive and most like hyper for Christmas in like the last week. I've been watching every Christmas movie under the sun every day. Mike and I have been going through the list. So I'm super into all of that because I love a Christmas movie. And I love this time of the year. It is the most wonderful time of the year, as they say. But yeah, I'm super excited. Like, I can't wait to see my family. I can't wait to see Mike's family. Like, last year was just such a nightmare for us. Obviously, because we had a lot of people who were very sick with COVID in Mike's family. And then we had his dad in the ICU. It was a nightmare. So we're looking forward to this Christmas. We really need it. We need the celebration. We need to make up for lost time. So I'm super excited. And have you appreciated the fact that I've worn a sparkly top for this video? So festive. I bought this in America, actually. I bought this in a shop called Windsor, which you can't really get over here, I don't think. So I was super, super stoked. Like, where is that blush I like so much? Because, do you know what? I should have had all my stuff out, ready to go. There it is. So I'm using this Wonder Beauty palette. It is Trip for Two Blush and Bronzer Duo, so it looks like this. I got this in my Glossy Box advent calendar, actually. It's been absolutely brilliant. I highly recommend it. I got it on a special deal because they had a special code. So I think it was about £100 and so, and I got it for 85. And I think that's a steal considering you get so much stuff in it. I have actually been keeping track of like how much each thing is, and you get a lot of good stuff. Like, this palette is brilliant. Like, the blush is so pretty and glowy. Like, I've been using this a lot. I will say another blush I've been loving is by Ciate. I'm going to show you guys, sorry. We're detouring a little bit, this blush here. It is beautiful. It's glowy. It's amazing. It's in the shade Bloom. It's called the Marbled Light Blushes. I got this in an edit box that I bought off of the website. They were doing like a special deal for it, and I took that to America with me, so that's what I wore every day in the States, and I loved it because I looked so glowy. I was just like living for the glow. I don't know whether I'm going to keep this setup or move it. This is in our spare bedroom. We haven't got a bed in here yet because we haven't actually found one we liked yet. Basically, this is just kind of like storing some of the boxes we used to move, and I've got all the Christmas presents on the floor down there. It's like the wrapping station. Mike has annoyingly put his ironing board in this room too. You can probably see the corner of it right here. So he does his ironing in here. So it's a little bit of everything room at the moment. I have my office next door, which is the other spare bedroom, which has been a blessing, obviously, because working from home life and all that jazz. But yeah, I hope everyone's like getting excited for Christmas, because I definitely am. I'm pumped for it. I love Christmas. I'm such a Christmas person. I always have been. What kind of traditions do you guys have? Like, What do you like getting up to? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys get up to during the Christmas season. Like, is there anything specific you and your family do every year? I went ice skating the other day actually, which is a first for me around Christmas time. I went at the Brighton Pavilion and it was so much fun. I went with my cousins and my husband Mike, and oh my goodness, oh, and my cousin's boyfriend Joel. He's a professional skater and so is my cousin Chad. So they were skating circles around us. Sorry, it's going to annoy me. So yeah, there's me just about standing up and shuffling my way around the skating. To be honest though, I didn't fall, so that is a win for me. So yeah, I was pleased. But yeah, this palette's wonderful. Like, I really like using this. I've used this for a couple of weeks now. And I like that you've got both in there, so you don't have to reach for other stuff, which is fantastic. So that's great. I also picked up a load of stuff from Rare Beauty when I went to the States, because they don't have Rare Beauty over here, which is annoying because I actually really like their stuff. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking about that because you came here to see this look and not to hear me ramble about nonsense. So, anyways, I think I'm going to go with my Carnival, the Antidote palette, and I'm going to go in with a sort of brownie tone to start with in the crease. So let me get a crease brush. That's not one that I want. Do you know what? I need to clean my brushes as well. Terrible, terrible behaviour. So I'm going to take, I think, the colour Buff, which is this one here, which is like a light brown, just to sort of carve out the eye. So yeah. Actually, should I use my tape? I feel like I should use the tape. But that means, the annoying thing is I should have put the tape on first before I do my base, because it rips off half of your base. You can correct it, I suppose, but I think, yeah, I think I will. Bear with, I'm gonna go get the tape because I want it to look sharp. There we go. I look really ridiculous, but it's the process. I do them really long because I feel like I can get them straighter if I do them like that. I don't know why. I look like a strange botched surgery person, don't I, with a weird nose job going on right now. But we're just gonna ignore that. You have to, you know, trust the process, as people say. Trust the process. I love that term because sometimes you think the makeup look is going terrible and then you're like, actually this turned out all right. So I'm trying not to look away from you guys. So yes, I'm blending that colour Buff into my crease very, very nicely. It blends like a dream, this palette. I mean, I have all 4 of the Be Perfect Cosmetics palettes now. I'm in love with them. They blend like a dream. I mean, oh, honestly. And they're all very unique palettes, which is great too, because you get a little bit of everything in each palette. So if you have all of them, you can mix and match them, which is great. I really like this palette at the moment. I think it's because it's got quite autumnal colours, and I'm really into the autumn colours right now. Obviously it's not autumn, it's winter, but I have got a soft spot for autumn. But yeah, Florida. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlogs. I know they were probably a bit tedious after like the 4th one, but I just thought, you know, I'll vlog it. If people want to watch it, that's all good. And then it's also for memories for me, so I'm not that bothered. But I think quite a few of you seem to enjoy them, which is very nice. So thank you very much for those who did watch. It was honestly the best trip ever. Like, oh, dream honeymoon. Dream honeymoon. So I was over the moon to be able to get there. I really was. And it didn't bother me all that much, to be honest with you. Having to do all the testing and stuff, I just thought, you know, whatever. It's no bother to me, but, you know, I know some people think it may be a headache, but I'm just going to put on some glitter base because I'm going to use a glitter on my lid at some point. I'm going to place down another shadow underneath it first, though, because it will make it pop better. So there we go. But yeah, I think the world is just a little bit strange right now, which is why I think Christmas is such a wonderful time of the year, because, you know, people can be happy and, you know, be together and stuff like that. So I think that's, you know, why I like Christmas so much. So I'm going to take the colour Dwindle, which is this one here, which is like a bronzy colour. So I'm going to put that on my lid. I'm going to darken out my crease in a minute too, but I'm just going to lay this down just so it's there and it sticks to the shadow base I put down. And then I'm going to put on some pigment as well, because it's Christmas and you have got to put on a little bit of pigment. You got to put a bit of glitter. So I'm just just going to put that on there. We're all good. So yeah, I mean, I had the best time in the States. The States was brilliant. Like, honestly, I cannot get over how amazing of a time I had. Obviously I can because Disney is the best, but oh, just so great. It's honestly, it was just so good to get out there. I'm going to take the colour October and darken up my crease. But yeah, honestly, if you get a chance to go, guys, go. Like, it's the most wonderful place to go if you're into Disney. Of course, as well. I mean, even if you're not really in Disney, it's amazing to go because the rides are brilliant, the atmosphere is brilliant. And you know what? I felt so safe the entire time I was in Disney. Disney had everything covered for you. Like, you just felt safe. I felt like I could wander around by myself. Like, I felt like, you know, they were taking the whole COVID thing very seriously. Like, they were being very, very sensible, which I really appreciated. Because it made me feel safer about traveling, you know, because the worst thing would be just to get sick on holiday. Like, can you imagine? I cannot even imagine. I remember when my brother got ill in the States once, he had some throat thing and we had to go to the doctor in the States, which is never a pleasant experience because it's such a headache trying to get an appointment when you're not a resident. So I was so happy. And the mask thing didn't bother me whatsoever. Like, it didn't make the trip any less wonderful, in my opinion. I'm just going to take the colour Dove for my brow bone. But yeah, I mean, I think everyone's got their own opinions about everything, and I think that's totally fair. Like, if you don't think it's worth the hassle, then it's not worth the hassle for you. But it was definitely worth the hassle for me. But as you know, I'm completely crazy for Disney World. So yes, I'm just going to keep blending that out. And I think we're good. It blends like a dream, as I said. I'm going to come back to this palette in a minute to go under my eye with it, but I'm going to get the pigment out in just a moment. Oh, this is going to get everywhere. This is always the fun part. So I'm taking the Peaches and Cream pigment in the colour Gatsby. That is what it looks like without trying to tip it everywhere. So I'm going to get a very tiny, tiny brush. And I'm going to spray it with a bit of fixing spray just so it can stick. So I'm going to tip a little, I'm just going to take some from the lid first because it's got a lot of pigment in the lid. So we shall take that first. I'm going to get my mirror back out. Actually, I'll get this one back out because it's a big mirror. I can see better. So I'm just going to tap that on. This pigment actually, fun fact, wore this on my wedding day. And that's why I ended up buying it, because I asked my makeup artist, oh, where did you get this pigment? What colour is it? She was like, oh, it's Gatsby. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm just going to blend that out. I'm actually putting a little bit in my crease too because it's just so pretty. I just went everywhere. So that's there. A little bit for the other eye. Tap off because I don't want tons to go everywhere. I'm trying to minimise the fallout. It will fall out a little bit because it is a pigment, but it is such a beautiful pigment. Oh, stunning. Look at it. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. Right, I'm going to take off my tape. Just bear with. I don't want you to see me pulling my eye out. And what I do normally is I get a clean brush like this and I just tidy up the sides ever so slightly. I mean, I want them to be jagged, like sharp, but I don't want them to be so sharp that they just look too perfect, I guess is probably the correct word. I just want to blend them out ever so slightly so they're a little bit softer. But I love having this. I think it's great. So that's fabulous. I need to put the lid back on that pigment, otherwise we're going to have a right palaver if it drops everywhere. There we go. There we go. Let's not drop it everywhere. Let's not do that. So I'm just going to take a little fluffy brush and I'm going to go in with the colour October underneath my eye. Actually, I'll go in with Buff. Buff was the lighter colour. You don't want to go too mad. I'm going to have to touch up my face again in a minute because obviously it took off a bit of my my base. Tiny bit. That's okay. It's no big deal. So it's all good. So let me just go in. I'm just going to get the foundation brush I had. I'm just going to very gently tap the excess foundation and powder that I have left on here under my eye, just so it doesn't make everything so messy and nice. So it's a bit better now, you see. So it's all good. But this pigment is just stunning. Stunning. Actually, I might put a bit of that darker colour on there. Right, this is what happens. I always sort of adjust myself to what I fancy because sometimes I think it's going to look great and then I just feel like actually adjustment. But that's part of makeup, I think, because everybody always just sort of adjust as they go sometimes. I mean, I definitely do. I mean, I change my mind as I go sometimes, and it probably drives everyone mad because I end up taking the longest to get ready ever. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. But I'm just going to take this mirror again to do everything else. So let's go with highlighters. Let me think, which one shall we go with, because I think I really want one that's going to pop, you know. Oh, I should have got the highlighters out. This is annoying because everything's a mess in the store at the moment. It's honestly crazy. I would use a liquid highlighter, but at the moment, not ideal. I use this palette my best friend Zoe got me, so I'm going to go in with this colour here on the end because it's quite sort of goldy and shimmery and pretty. And I can't, oh, there it is, right in front of my face. Fan brush, that's what I was looking for. So I'm going with this goldy colour because I think it would look really good with the rest of the goldy stuff. I'm going to do wings as well at some point, but I'll do that later. I have a weird order I do my makeup in, but just ignore me. Oh, look at that! Look at that glow! This is what she got me for Christmas, along with some other lovely pieces. So thank you, Zoe. This highlighter is popping. I'm just going to take a little bit in my eye there. I'm using my mirror here just for a second. It's quite good to sort of look in the bigger mirror every now and then. There we go. Right. I'm not going to do my wings on camera because I get nervous and then they end up going crooked. So I should be back in a moment. Here we go. We're back. And I'm going to take the Triple Shot XL Mascara by Ciate or however you say it. I'm just going to look this way ever so slightly. Okay. Actually, I will get the mirror out just so I don't poke myself in the eye because that would be horrendous and nobody wants to see that. This is a mascara I used every day in Disney as well. Again, it came in that box. I actually repurchased it because I really, really liked it. I would do lashes, but I know it will just annoy me, and realistically on Christmas Day I wouldn't, because it would just do my head in too much. I would constantly be poking and prodding at them because that's what I'm like. I'm always convinced they're falling off. I used an Ico liner pencil. I will show you, liner pen, and I will show you in just a moment. Just want to get this mascara on my eyeball. It adds volume so like well, like see, I mean, look at it, crazy. Bottom lashes. There we are. I shall do the other eye off camera because you basically see me do it already, and okay, that is done. So next I'm going to pop on this BC Cosmetics lipstick in the colour Spiced Pumpkin, which is a nice red colour. It's a little bit of a different red, but I go with what suits me best. So there we go. Lovely jubbly. I'll let that dry for a second. I'm going to top up my blush ever so slightly because I feel like I need it a tiny bit more, and I'm dropping it on myself. Gotta get the glow going. There we go, it's better. So that is drying now. I'm also going to top it with a sparkly gloss. This is the colour Syrup from the e.l.f. makeup collection from Revolution. My best friend Laura got me this. Do you know what? My best friends have got me loads of makeup, so now I'm obsessed. Okay. So I'm just going to go on here. Ooh, shiny. Okay, let me go and fix my hair and then we shall analyse the final look. And this is the finished look, guys. Excuse my fringe, it is so long, so it's in my eyes a little bit, but we're just going to ignore that. So there's the eyes. I shall shift the fringe ever so slightly. And I'm loving the lips. Like, I think that lip combo is perfect because this red is perfect for me and my skin tone. And that gloss just brings it together, makes it so like glossy and festive. It looks like a Christmas ornament. Like, I'm loving it. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I rambled so much. I think I just cannot stand the sound of silence, which is why I ramble and just talk about anything and everything. So apologies. But hopefully you enjoyed this video and I hope you enjoyed me creating this makeup look for you guys. Anyway, I hope you'll have a wonderful Christmas time. Have a lovely Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Day. Have a great little holiday break if you're having a break. If you're an office job, obviously, you know, those in retail, I feel for you. I feel for you, but you got this. You're superstars for carrying on and keeping the country running. And I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who helped make the country run this year. I know it probably doesn't mean that much coming from me, but like if you're in care, NHS, medical, key workers of any sort in the shops during this whole time, we've had this very weird couple of years. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Like, you're keeping this country running. You are superstars. Anyway, I hope you all have a very much well-deserved break and enjoy your Christmas. Be with your loved ones. Enjoy the day. Drink, eat and be merry. And hopefully my upload schedule will be much more consistent next year. That's my New Year's resolution. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in my next one. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. I'd love to have you. If you would like to see more content from me, pop on that notification bell because I'll let you know when I'm uploading a new video. And please pop thumbs up button if you like this video. And anyway, guys, happy holidays, Merry Christmas and all that jazz, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for your support this year. Love you guys. Bye.